Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your May 2022 monthly tarot reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So Taurus, I would like to wish all of you a very happy birthday. All right, this is your time, Taurus. This is the start of your new year. Okay. Wow, first two cards out, we have the 10 of coins crossed by the 6 of coins. Now, those of you that have been with me for a while, you know that I do prefer the jumpers. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Welcome to all of you. I always go with the cards that I call jumpers, the cards that jump out. I do find them to be more significant. So let's see what you have coming up in the month of May, Taurus. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Also, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. All right, so at your foundation, Taurus, we have the 4 of coins. And so a lot of coins here, which is good, Taurus. Okay, let's see. We have the Ace of Coins, we have the 4 of Wands, and the Queen of Cups coming up in the near future. Lots of coins. This is great. All right, let's see. What is Taurus's power? Justice. Okay. Let's see. How do others view Taurus? How do others view Taurus, please? The Ace of Swords. Okay, wow. So if you're a Taurus that has maybe a legal dispute, something legal going on, that definitely could be resolved here in the month of May. Now, some of you are maybe purchasing a property. Others, you could have landed a new job, or that's something that is happening here in May. I mean, to have Justice and the Ace of Swords back to back like this is pretty great. And so this is justice coming in. This could be a legal resolution. Some of you are signing something here at this time. So this could be around the 3rd week of May. Let's see, what is the hopes and fears for Taurus, please? We have the 9 of Cups. Okay. And I believe Virgo had this in the same position. So there could be a Taurus-Virgo connection. What is the outcome for Taurus? This is energy that you will experience at the end of May going into June. What is the outcome for Taurus, please? Seven of Swords. Not always bad, not always bad. Let's see. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we do have the 9 of coins. Lots of coins, which is good. This is your time, Taurus. This is your time to shine. Some of you are definitely landing maybe a better job. Others, there could be a raise, a promotion that's coming in. Finances are looking up. Finances are definitely looking good. I see many of you very abundant. Wow, okay. We have the 9 of Coins. This is interesting. We have Judgment. There's the 8 of Cups. So some of you are maybe making a final decision here in May, and this is you letting go of a past matter. So again, a legal matter could be coming to an end, could be resolved. Taurus. But some of you, you may have in the past, you may have maybe turned down like a legal offer. For some of you, you may have held out for something better. And I see that actually being a good decision. So those of you that, you know, you resonate with that, wow, look at that. We have the 5 of Swords. Yeah, so maybe, you know, someone did you wrong. There could have been an injustice of some kind. But this is you knowing your worth with the 9 of Coins. So those of you that maybe held off and maybe turned down like a past offer, I feel like that was a good idea. You made the right decision. But you have the 9 of Coins as the overall energy. And the first card out is the 10 of Coins. And so, I mean, you are sitting pretty, Taurus. You're in a good place financially. If you're not, this is the energy that's coming in. And so there definitely is a legal matter that's being resolved. For some of you, this could even be maybe some tax money coming in. For others, this could be something from family, or maybe assets, maybe property. You may have sold something of value in the recent past, Taurus. You may be very generous here at the start of May, especially those of you that may sit in a position of power, or those of you where you're doing quite well financially. If someone does need your help, that would be someone close to you for many of you. Someone in your family, or maybe a spouse. I feel like you will help them. This is you very generous here at the start of May. Really, I see that throughout the entire month. But 9 of Pentacles, this is you very, very independent. Very independent. Some of you definitely may be business owners. Yeah, this is a very self-sufficient energy, Taurus. Very independent energy. This is you having more than enough. So I see you able to help those around you that need it. So friends, family, those closest to you. This is you feeling financially very secure. And so financially, things are definitely looking up, Taurus. Some of you could even be making maybe some large purchases, or a large purchase here in the month of May. And this is definitely real estate for some of you. Some of you definitely may be even purchasing like an investment property, something like that. But yeah, you're in a good place. You're in a good place. At your foundation, we have the 4 of Coins. And so prior, you may not have felt as secure, because with the 4 of Coins, you may have actually been trying to save your money prior. For some of you, you invested wisely, and that's why you're in the position that you're in now, Taurus, because I feel like you invested wisely prior. And yeah, I mean, some of you, you may be a saver. You may have saved your money here in the recent past. You do have the Ace of Coins. For some of you, this could have been a lump sum of money that came in. or an opportunity that came in that was really good. That was really good, Taurus. Again, a lot of pentacles here, a lot of pentacles, which is great. Crowning you is the Four of Wands. You have the Ten of Pentacles and you have the Four of Wands. And so for some of you, your focus is on a home. Could be your family, could be very focused on family matters. Some of you are maybe older. You could be looking at your will and things like that. Maybe taking care of some legal stuff here in the month of May, Taurus. But this is you feeling quite secure. I'm definitely reading for some Taurians where you possibly could be getting married. That's obviously not for all of you. But if you are partnered, some of you, you could be getting married. That's a possibility. You do have the Queen of Cups here around the second week. This is in the near future position, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. For some of you, I feel like this is you very intuitive. I see you trusting your intuition here, especially when it comes to any sort of family matters. If you are partnered, anything to do with your love life, I see you open, I see you receptive. If you are single, there's definitely a possibility for love here. Some of you are single, others, you could actually be getting married. There's a possibility of that. Now, prior, if you are involved with someone prior, you may not have been open to maybe the possibility of marriage. For some of you, maybe you weren't ready, but here with this energy, this is definitely a more open, receptive energy. And you do have Justice here. This is in the position of your power. So you may be making a very important decision here. And when it comes to this decision, I do see you definitely doing what you feel is right. And I definitely see you listening to your intuition. Some of you, you're signing something here at this time. So around the third week, could be signing a contract. Could be getting married. Some of you, it could be the opposite. You may be getting a divorce. But whatever it is, Taurus, I see you actually quite happy. This is you quite happy. Now, how others view you, Taurus, is the Ace of Swords. So making the right decisions here at this time, being fair, having integrity. In the hopes and fears, you have the Nine of Cups. So there could be something that you're manifesting that is going to bring you great happiness. It may be something you are wishing for. And then you have the Seven of Swords going into June, which is it's not a bad energy. It can talk about you having a strategy. Some of you could be very savvy business men or women. And so this is an avoidant energy. But let's do some clarifying. We will take a look at the Seven of Swords for Taurus. Please clarify the Seven of Swords. If somebody was lying to you, or if somebody stole something from you, Taurus, this is justice coming in. You have two cards back to back, which are talking about justice and fairness, equality coming in. So if somebody did lie, cheat, or steal, I mean, that would be seen. That clarity would be coming in. That justice would be served. Let's see. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Okay, we do have the Nine of Rods. Interesting. So Nine of Rods is somebody who's persevering. They're not giving up, but they're also the wounded warrior. And so we see Judgment at the bottom of the deck, which, you know, you could be letting go of a past matter, releasing the past, healing. You could have went through something that was very tiring. For some of you, it was maybe a long legal battle. And so because you went through what you went through, this could be you definitely having some scars, very guarded. And you have very strong boundaries in place, Taurus. It's quite interesting. Let's take a look at justice. Please clarify justice for Taurus. So this card just shot out. It landed in the reverse. There's the Hierophant, which is your card, and it landed in the reverse. So you could have made the wrong decision, or again, maybe something wasn't fair. The Hierophant upright can be you making the right decision, following the rules, conforming, doing what you're supposed to do. It's a traditional energy, especially with the Ten of Pentacles. But in the reverse, it's the opposite. It's not maybe following a tradition. So this is kind of like doing things in your own way, Taurus. It's not necessarily bad. It's quite interesting. Let's look at the Ace of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so your hard work is paying off. So this is success. For some of you, there could be maybe something with a work contract here around the third week that's significant. But the Hierophant in the reverse, it's doing things your own way. It's not doing things by the book. It's also not listening to your higher self. It could be due to fear. We have the Eight of Swords. So whatever you're doing, just make sure that you're listening to your intuition. Let's see, what is the Four of Pentacles, Four of Coins, which is a closed off, stubborn energy at your foundation. But with this combination, and obviously this isn't for all of you, you have to take what resonates, leave the rest. This can be righting a wrong. So, you know, prior, if you didn't make the right choice, or somebody was not following the rules, however you resonate, with justice landing in the upright. This is now you making the right decision with the Ace of Swords here, and justice being served, you doing what you feel is right. You know, maybe some of you don't want to get married. This is not a committal energy, and that could be because you have a lot of money. For some of you, you're worth a lot, and Yeah, some of you may not want to get married, or if you are getting married, I mean, you could be taking, you know, the necessary steps to protect yourself, Taurus, basically. If you are getting married, let's see, let's look at the Four of Coins. Yeah, this is interesting. We have the Hanged Man, which jumped out and landed in the reverse. And so the Hanged Man upright, there's the Ace of Swords again, Taurus. Look at this. Clarity, truth, communication. So the Hanged Man upright is you seeing things from a different perspective, but in the reverse, for me, it's the opposite. It's not seeing things from a different perspective. So that was maybe lacking prior, because we have this stubborn energy. So this is you maybe not gaining a fresh perspective, or not seeing something from somebody else's point of view. You got to take it how it resonates. Those of you that were maybe hung up on something, maybe hanging on to someone or something from the past, this could have been you actually letting go of an ex, letting go of a past matter, letting go of the past prior. Ace of Swords, though, Justice and the Ace of Swords twice, Taurus. Wow. We have the Five of Rods, the Seven of Cups. So there's been some confusion, some illusion, delusion. It could be due to others with the Five of Rods, another person or multiple other people. Maybe interfering. Yeah, so quite the interesting read. But let's see, what deck do I want to go to next? Let's pull you one of these. What is the additional guidance? Courage. Yeah, and so at the bottom we have deserving. So I can see here, Taurus, very clearly that you went through a past matter. It was very tiring. Maybe you or someone that you were dealing with perhaps did not... They may not have seen something clearly, but that clarity is coming in. If you did not gain a fresh perspective prior, that's coming in. This is clarity. This is truth. And you see here on this card, you can see how this man, and he's also in armor. And so this is someone who's prepared for a battle. And it's because he's already gone through some stuff. But the path here is now cleared. And so whatever obstacles, you have the Ace of Swords twice. For me, you know, whatever obstacles are in your way, even if that's competition or other people butting into a matter, whatever it is, it will be cleared. This is you having the go-ahead here. It's just you need to have courage to move forward. And there is some fear here that you have to overcome. Let's look at your love life, Taurus. I think that some of you, this was maybe a fear of commitment, a fear of change. Okay, so yeah, look at this. So chemistry is upright. We have heart-to-heart conversations in the reverse. I don't read these in the reverse, but I'm just going to show you. I think that prior there was a lack of communication. We have this closed off energy at your foundation. Some of you, this could be you changing your mind with a love-related matter. Maybe you didn't want to sacrifice or compromise if you are involved with somebody, but that could be changing. You know, if you are worth a lot, Taurus, and if you are getting married, or maybe you're purchasing something, maybe a home with somebody, I feel like you definitely need to speak up, speak your truth, and also protect yourself. Protect yourself, you know. And this is legally for many of you. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Some of you, you could be meeting someone at work or school. Others, I mean, this could be through the family. There's definitely a possibility for love here in May. But I'm definitely reading for some Taurians where you're doing quite well. So just make sure that you are being, you know, smart. Let's see. Let's pull you one of these. Still looking at your love life, Taurus. We have imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Yeah, so there's just some fear here. Maybe too much in your head, overthinking things, or maybe thinking the worst. So yeah, there's something with your thoughts here. So definitely try to stay positive. Let's take a look at career for Taurus. Career for May. Maybe some of you, you may have had some negative beliefs around something, about a certain matter. But there's clarity coming in. Face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Yeah, so this is really all about you confronting your fears and releasing control, doing things different, being open to new things, new possibilities, and having the courage to move forward. For some of you, there's even a little bit of a paranoia here, perhaps, but that's obviously not all of you. But yeah, maybe you're an overthinker, Taurus. Too much in your head, needing to control your thoughts, which I definitely see you doing that. I definitely see you doing that. All right, let's see what you need to be called out on. But yeah, I feel like things are looking up financially. Things are looking up, but you could have went through a tough time, Taurus. Many people have, and you know, maybe you're still worried. So just overcoming these fears, these doubts. All right, let's see what you need to be called out on. What does Taurus need to be called out on in the month of May? Time to let go, which is interesting, Taurus, because you have the Four of Coins at your foundation, which is gripping tightly to something. It could be an idea, ideas, it could be money, not wanting to spend. What's interesting is we have the Six of Coins here in the challenge position. So, you know, maybe someone around you, maybe they needed a loan or something like that. You could have actually held back. Wow, look at this. Move the F on. Which is interesting because we have the Eight of Cups and Judgment at the bottom of the deck, which I feel like many of you have moved on or you are moving on. Letting go of whatever is no longer serving you. For some of you, this is just an old, maybe mindset. Could be old beliefs, an old mindset. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. Yeah. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You are a grown adult. Stop blaming others for your ish. And these are really just to have a little fun, so they may or may not resonate. If they don't, that's fine. But yeah, I mean, maybe you were hanging on to someone or something, hanging on to maybe an idea or something like that. Possibly blaming someone else, possibly, but you know, this is Spirit just telling you it's time to let go. Take responsibility, whatever it is. Do what you feel is right. But yeah, this is things really looking up for those of you where you do have a legal matter that's been ongoing. I feel like that's being resolved. Yeah, that's being resolved. For some of you, you definitely could be making a large purchase here. But yeah, it's going to be quite the month for you. It's going to be a great month for you. And some of you also have love coming in. There's a possibility, Taurus. Let's see what signs you're dealing with. Overall, it's a great read. Some of you are making your own rules here, playing by your own rules. No judgment, especially if you're a business owner. Yeah. All right, let's see. Who is Taurus dealing with? Who is Taurus dealing with? Okay, we have Virgo, which they had the Nine of Cups in the same position. So that's interesting. You could be dealing with a Virgo, or maybe you have Virgo in your chart. And then we have Sagittarius. All right, Taurus. So again, I do want to wish you guys a very happy birthday. I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. And of course, make sure you are subscribed. Also, go check me out on Facebook, Instagram. I am now on TikTok, so make sure you go follow me over there. If you are interested in having a private reading, I am doing private readings at this time. All my information is down below. All right, guys, have a great month.